It's about 5:30 in the morning, and we're getting started out of the Lost Pond shelter. And for the most part, a very pleasant night. I was very surprised no one else used the shelter, so I was the only one camping near it. Lovely creek down there provided white noise. It was 55 degrees in the tent, so actually got to sleep with the sleeping bag, and that was nice. And the only disturbance was about 12:30 at night. A big tree came down near the creek, so it was close enough that when I heard it start to crack and fall, it made me a little nervous. I was taking inventory to see where it was, and then a big crash. So yeah, that was a substantial tree. So that made the evening interesting. Other than that, nothing of note. So in order to stay on schedule, I did a little bit of math, and if I do 18.25 miles each day, then Christy can pick me up on the end of the day on the 30th. Otherwise, we'll have a little bit left for the 31st. So we'll see how it goes. I know we got some nice views and some mountains today. So let's get to it. I'll film the trail as soon as it gets light enough. Climbing for a while, and now we're up on top of the mountain. Descent down the mountain into Claredon Gorge has my knees aching. That was a lot. So we're about a mile from Clarendon shelter. We'll stop in there, get some more water, and assess the situation and see if we go further, and if so, how far. Because everything is pretty painful right now from 3 big descents today. So let's see how it works out. Might be a double ibuprofen night. Well, that was sad. Hopefully I can have Christy find some past footage of Clarendon Gorge. It's the place where I showed you and Sharon and George when you picked me up from that hike. Lovely suspension bridge, roaring river over boulders. But the place was swarming with a bunch of teenagers who were all smoking pot and standing in the middle of the bridge. And it took me a while to get their attention so they would get off and I could go across. And one girl was being a drama queen on her hands and knees, acting like she couldn't handle the bridge, which she could because she was laughing and drinking. Unfortunately, I had to hurry through there. So Christy can help me out with a picture or two. And now we're on past that. And more steep climbing up out of the gorge. Try to get to the shelter. Yep, this is the trail, folks. Just gonna keep going up. Okay, just came up that. It's beautiful, but it's a boulder scramble. We're almost to the top. It's 5 o'clock and the Serenity Shuttle has landed at trail mile 1691.5 for an 18.6 mile day. So we hit the goal that we need to hit to hike every day to get picked up at the end of the day on the 30th. And that's just tentative. We'll see what happens. Today there was a lot of going over mountains and some beautiful stuff and beautiful scenery. And tomorrow we go up and over Killington. So based on how I feel, especially from the 3 big descents that really made my knees sore, I want to go ahead and call it now. Try not to get extra miles and just rest, take some ibuprofen and eat well, and see what tomorrow brings. So thanks for hiking with me, and remember, we're doing the impossible. That makes us mighty.